Hello folks, so today I want to talk about BigBear AI before earnings. As you may be aware, it's set to report earnings after market close on Thursday, and needless to say, things are going to get really volatile. So in this video, I'll go over BigBear's price action today, followed by an earnings preview and my forecast for the rest of the week, and finally, my game plan. What am I doing with my shares? Before we begin, most of you are not subscribed yet, so please hit that like and subscribe button to get instant updates when I post BigBear videos. And also, I'm not a financial advisor, so take all my content with a grain of salt and seek professional financial advice if you need to. Alright, so let's dive into today's price action. BigBear gapped up at the open as it usually does, but it sort of stalled and then gradually sold off into the close. On a positive note, it ended up on the day, and I'm just happy to see it holding the $4 level. It was also on lower volume, which is to be expected going to earnings. Which brings me to my earnings preview. So BigBear management guided to between $40 and $55 million in revenue a few months ago, and it looks like the market is expecting around 42.75 mil. Ideally, I want to see at least 47 mil to get a favorable reaction from the market. But because the market expectation is so low, we might be able to get away with something like $43 million, which would be a very narrow beat. Surprisingly, BigBear already happens to be free cash flow positive, so any increase in operating margin will be welcomed by the market. And according to Seeking Alpha, the expected EPS is a loss of 5 cents per share, so if BigBear can beat by a few cents or even post a net profit, it should light a fire under BigBear stock. Overall, the market expectations are quite low, so BigBear must beat expectations, otherwise the stock will sell off hard. I have a hunch that management finally will deliver this time round, and you might be asking, on what basis? I have no basis, I'm just YOLOing into the stock and doing it for the lols. Which brings me to my forecast for the rest of the week. I don't really care what happens on Thursday before the earnings release. It could go up or down, and it probably won't be a good predictor of what the earnings is going to be like. If revenue misses expectations of 42.75 mil, I think BigBear will get sold off heavily, just like SOUN, but if it beats it, I think it could gap up something like 50% or more on Friday, and then probably set new 52-week highs next week. So what am I doing with my shares? Well, I'm still holding, and what I will do at the market open on Thursday is to buy more shares. That's right, I'm loading up just before earnings, and at the market close, if the price is right, I'll load up even more. Why? Because I'm impatient and YOLO. Now, this could seriously backfire because I'm averaging up in price just before earnings in a hyped up penny stock, but it will be for the lols. And look, if the stock gets crushed on Friday, you can laugh at me, and I'll probably just sell out for a loss of like 50% or something and move on. If it goes up, I'll probably keep holding and might buy even more. So I'm ready for these earnings. Are you? Click like and subscribe to get my earnings review tomorrow, and check out some other videos on SOUN. Alright, see you guys tomorrow.